Ladies and gentlemen, SideStrafe back with some more War Thunder ground forces. Today we're going to bring you some live commentary. Start things out with the Tiger 1 and its dreaded 88mm main gun. Now, if only I could find a target, that would be fantastic. Just want to see if we've got any early vehicles to fire at. Start to move out here and hopefully not get hit by artillery. You can see that there's a whole lot to look at on the left. Although from here they're probably in a hull down position, if not completely covered. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to see any of those targets. Enemy aircraft up above. This is arcade mode. Realistic Battles is not currently active, unfortunately. So I'll have to take what I can get. You can see that they've stiffened up the handling a little bit more. The tanks are starting to feel heavier. I believe cross-country speeds are down, which would definitely be a good thing. I wonder what that plane is up to. Alright, we're taking the middle point, so I feel a little safer about moving up. A little bit of latency going on here, rubber banding a bit. Okay, let's stop the tank and hopefully that'll clear out. Alright, we've got armor down.
The Allied forces have captured a zone.
Gotta watch for those peekaboo locations. See a turret pop out of nowhere. There's some marked units there. Oh, he's hit. I had to take the shot. I don't know that he would have been able to do anything to me. I couldn't really get a... What am I... Oh, that's a Panzer III. There we go. I thought it might have been a Panzer IV, but it was only the 3, so we didn't really have too much to worry about. It's only got a 50mm main gun. Always err on the side of caution, though. Alright, so one tank went past him, I believe. I'm not sure why he tried to engage me from the front like that. There's a couple other targets on the left there. You can kind of see their names through the hillside. I'm worried about my right flank. You can see how exposed we are. If somebody shows up there, we're in big trouble. We got a man down right behind us, and I'm wondering what took him out. Oh, wow, I'm rubber banding pretty bad here today, ladies and gents, but the beta test servers are probably getting slammed. It is what it is. What are you going to do? Hopefully it'll clear up here. Come on, Tiger. Defeat the lag. Actually, it's getting kind of rough. Let's see if I can spot a target right about here. Shot out, undamaged. Still kind of poking out there a little bit. Not really much of a shot. I think I've got this hill in the way. It's hard to tell. KV behind me. Oh, look at this guy. See if I can angle my armor and... No, he's backing off. He doesn't want to deal with it. Oh, come on, don't lag on me now. Dang it. I don't know that I would have had the shot anyway, but... Shot out. IS-1 down. Taking some fire. Gonna back off here. We've been exposed for quite some time now. I really don't have much to shoot at there. Maybe Cupola, but at most... he's got a shot. You see this? It's green. What happens? I wonder why it's... Looks like there's a rock in front, though. It did give me a hit. I'm not sure why. But I'll take it. Maybe it'll scare him off at least. I believe that's a Panzer IV. KV-2's rolling out into an exposed area. He's going to have his side turret. Contact right. Wanted to throw it right into his machine gun. He's going to back off now. Won't be able to reload in time, I don't think. Oop. Yep, he's going to play it smart. I doubt that he's going to want to pop back up there. That's going to put him at a severe disadvantage. Hello! Oh, that had to hurt. 88mm at that range. Wow, he snuck up on me good. That was my fault for not paying attention to my flank. So, that was almost a good attempt, sir. Almost. But we've got a problem up top again. That's a hit, but he's at an angle. Got some reinforced armor there as well, perhaps. We got rocks behind us as well. Possibly another... Frack me. Alright, we need to get to some better cover here. Maybe watch these flanks a little bit more. What do I see up there? Panzer IV. I don't know if I can get a line of sight. I'm worried about my left side, though. Oh, what was that? At this point, we're just holding this line here. They are taking another objective, though, so that could be problematic. Seeing something pop up there, but I think it's just right around that tree over there. Hit, but no dice. Not what I'm looking for. Cannon barrel damaged. How badly? Worried about that left. I keep saying that because it's true. Some tracer fire going across as well. Wonder if my accuracy is affected. I'm not sure. I don't know that I've ever taken a hit in a cannon barrel in this game. I just see tracers landing everywhere. Oh, I must have just missed him. Yeah, he was zooming downhill pretty fast.
A little more effort, and victory will be ours.
Some smoke over there. Try to go for the lower glacis. Angle that armor, some track damage. Take the time to reload. We've got contact left. Bring her back at an angle. Yep, being engaged from the left. Yeah, we've been pretty messed up here, ladies and gents. This might be it. Shot out, no dice. Oh my goodness, their whole team is here. Woo, look at that. There's some ammo going out. Dang, we almost did alright on that one. Oh, it's still arcade mode. Wow, I forgot that this was arcade mode. And that we have other tanks. Okay, perhaps that was a bad idea. They're already onto us. See, the problem is now with them holding on to that point, they've got our spawn location, so there's not a whole lot we can do. It's hard to get out of here, and they've taken all the objectives. Well, I was guarding that one spot. It's possible that I needed to help out and go capture some other points. So I'll take some blame on that one, but
Enemy forces have captured a zone. Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
yeah, we lost this one. Mostly due to the objective, unfortunately. I see somebody right below here. Gave me a hit credit, but I'm not even sure how. It looked like I hit the dirt. Yeah, they're just waiting for us. Now, there's a spot over there, but they're already taken by allies, so nothing I can do. Ah, well, that's that. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the stats for that match. And I think I did okay as an individual. We, of course, lost, but that's not really a big concern of mine right now. This is a beta test, and I'd rather focus on hitting targets and testing the damage models. But with that said, the 88mm main gun of the Tiger, it's performing, especially at long ranges, but I do feel that there are some strange hiccups when aiming at lighter tanks with spaced armor like the Panzer III and maybe moving up to the Panzer IV. But, you know, again, it's beta, so hopefully those things will be tweaked over time. Let's roll on to the next. Alright, next match, new map, Kuban, and I've only played this a handful of times, so I'm not too familiar with it. We've also loaded up the Panzer IV, upgunned, up-armored, but is it enough to take on some of the heavier tanks currently in beta? We'll soon see. Right now I need to figure out where I'm going. So if I look at my mini-map, I still really can't tell, so going to mostly just follow these guys. got 3 objectives to take. This thing seems to be doing pretty well cross-country. Charlie's in sight, but I believe it is covered. And let's see, there's a roadway left. I'd like to see if I can find a sniping position. This road is not providing much cover here. Really just taking the time to scope out this map. Friendly behind that bunker. Is he pinned? You notice that his side skirt has been blown off, I think, so he's taking fire from somewhere. Shot fire. We saw that tracer come from the left side, it looks like. Might be exposing myself a little too much here. It's really hard to see, and I don't feel safe. We don't have Charlie clear, so we can take hits from the right. We want to watch out for that. We do have Alpha. I don't see any other allies over here. Shot going. You can see we've got some more smoke popping out over here. Outgoing, there it is.
On target.
That's a hit.
Forces have captured a zone. Yes, a hit.
Destroyed. Nice. He exposed way too much of himself. And apparently so did we. Gunner, commander, ammo damage, vertical turret drive damaged. Fantastic. Alright, I don't know where that came from. But we stuck around way too long. You see, that was a mistake that I made there. We need to learn to not do that again. I fired my shot. I took out an opponent, but the problem is you fire, you got a lot of smoke around you from your shot. It's going to give away your position, on top of the fact that somebody may have seen your tracer round exiting, so... We haven't taken another shot yet, but it is time to relocate. So my handling's going to be affected here. It's time to bail. We've got a friendly rolling right. They have Alpha and Bravo at this point in time. And, we're not doing so hot. This is, of course, arcade mode, so if we get killed, we can spawn again. Yeah, this is me trying to go full speed. I really don't have a good gun depression here. Probably not going to be able to see very well over this hill. I've got shrubbery in front. This might provide a hull down position. It's going to give us a little bit more of a sight line here. But it's very hard to see past these trees. You can see another tracer round going out. Or tracer. I don't want to call it a tracer round, but... Nothing worse than not knowing a map. You have no idea where to go, where to look. I mean, you can kind of get an idea from the mini-map. But at this point, it would seem that they have an advantage. And in this game, more than anything, it's about capturing and holding that territory and then waiting for them to mess up after that. Because they have to come and get you. Like, now we have to go get them. And I've got something... Well, I had something moving around behind us here. You see that? Apparently I've lost them. Big Daddy Tiger. This is not going to go well, folks. Alright, can I back into some sort of cover here? It's hard to tell. You can see my tank performance at this point is not good at all. And that's to be expected. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to get to his commander maybe a little bit. We can move up, forward, and around. At least get into this lower area here. But I think it's just going to come right at me because he knows what kind of tank he's in. That actually registered as a hit. Looked like it took his commander out. Coppola shot. And, yeah. He had a friend showing up as well. So, that was me wanting to test out the Panzer IV. But let's face it, I've got a Tiger here, and I'm going to go back in it. Now, what can we see from the spawn? See how you can observe the smoke from the shot being fired? That's how you want to detect an enemy. So we had 2 Tigers move up on us. We're going to lose this based on the objectives, but... it is what it is. Got some lower terrain over here, which will cover me from the left, and perhaps I can engage this target right around here while keeping angled, hopefully, if I can get a shot. Shot for a shot, no dice either way. I really didn't have the time to aim, though. Tiger versus Tiger. Well, we've both reloaded our rounds. I'm not sure of his position at this point. He could be waiting for me to come back around the corner. Let's see, where is there another... IS-1 just took out... he took out a Panzer III. It's not really going to help us much. You can see that there's this big hill up top here that I could maybe reverse, climb up it, but by the time I even turn this thing around, I will probably have lost to base capture. Apparently I have something to shoot at here, but... yeah, I just took what I could get. It was hard to see what I was aiming at. It looked like his turret popped up, but it hit the dirt. Actually, you know what I'm going to do now? Since he pushed up like that, let's see if we can cut around this a little bit, this side here. Shot rang out there. I almost want him to mess up his shot. I think he sees me now. If he takes his shot and it's not good... I don't have him. I just lost him. Trying to go for lower plate. Didn't really work out. I think I've got a second target right. There we go. That looked like it might have gone into the machine gun. Contact left. Get that gun up. Panzer III, I believe. Shouldn't be a huge threat. I'm worried about what else is around him. That's the thing.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
It's a hit. That's in his spaced armor, though, so we want to go a little right, a little bit. Yeah, that 50 is not going to do a whole lot for me, I don't think. Really? I don't know how I feel about this. Should have been a lower plate shot there. Well, this is a learning experience, ladies and gentlemen. So that was a test shot. That looked like machine gun port. Now, again, he does have an extra layer of armor there, so it's spaced. Oh, that didn't count for anything? Where'd that go? Dang it. I can't believe I didn't take that guy out. I don't know. 88 millimeter at that range. I don't really know how I feel about that engagement. I'm not too happy with it. One shot we went for... Let's actually take a look at the tank. Here's what we did. Nothing crazy. You take what you can get. Alright, so on that Tiger we took, I believe I was aiming for the machine gun port there. You know, typical weak spots that you would have. Some lower glacis attempts as well. But that was a Panzer III. I tested a shot here, but you can see that there's spaced armor here, that they've added some extra plating. So that would technically slow the round down, but, you know, with an 88 millimeter, even if we're to look at in-game statistics here, for example, I want to say he was at 150 to 200 meters away. We're still looking at about 125 millimeters of penetration. Let's take a look at his armoring. That was the M variant. So they've got listed here 50 millimeters of hull armor. That's including the bolted-on armor, I believe. We hit the machine gun port. We killed his machine gunner, I think, at one point. I don't know that I hit the driver. We did hit lower glacis, and we were getting credited for hits, but it just wasn't destroying the tank. I think we hit his transmission at one point as well, and maybe something else, but it just was not killing him. Now, you can say, okay, 150 to 200 meters away, he was at an angle, spaced armor, because we did hit it in the middle of the spacing. We hit the machine gun area, lower glacis. Lower glacis shouldn't have much, though. I think on the original it was about 25 millimeters of armor, even considering his angle. I don't know if that's being counted as up-armored or 50 millimeters. It shouldn't be, I don't think. Well, anyway, I'm no mathematician, nor am I an armorer, so I'm not going to sit here and speculate too long, especially about a beta. But, you know, hey, we were actually penetrating the tank, as I said before. We were getting points for the hits, It's just that we couldn't kill it. We couldn't make it go boom. Any number of things could have been going on with that, and that's the stuff that I really get interested in. Thinking about how detailed the damage modeling system is. Thinking about how a round goes through spaced armor, slowing it down. Maybe it pens the hull, but then it fragments, and those fragments maybe kill a crew member and perhaps damage something else, but it's not enough to set the tank on fire or cause it to explode. It's all these factors that you got to think about, and it's crazy that people are programming that stuff. And, you know, I think that a lot of people just don't appreciate that kind of thing. And I think that's the cool thing about testing, is that that's what you're there to look at. You're there to make sure all that crazy stuff works. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for joining me. I hope you're enjoying my coverage of War Thunder Ground Forces, and there's a whole lot more to come. I'm so excited about this, and I can't wait till it's live because I really want to start getting through my tech tree and progressing. But again, thank you so very much for joining me. I will definitely see you on the next one.